Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. This is MSFS and we're currently at Burning Blue Design, Thruxton, in the Carenado Cessna 182 RG, which stands for retractable gear. This is an aircraft I bought it straight away actually, about £16. I'm going to chat about it, my thoughts on it, as we fly from Thruxton to Burning Blue Design's new airfield, that is Compton Abbas. Pretty amazing stuff. We're so lucky in the general aviation world, particularly in the UK, as Burning Blue Design have us covered here. You can see there in the background there's a motorbike rider doing his training. There's sports cars. You can hear them zooming around the track. And just before I hit the record button, there was even a guy flying a Spitfire and doing a very nice display. Do you know, it sounds good, that Flying Line Spitfire, it really does. Anyway, let's get this aircraft fired up. I've already been flying it all day, so she's nice and warm for us. We don't need any prime. Mixture fully rich, throttle cracked, prop fully forward. Everything's all good there. And yeah, beacon on. And I think we're ready to go. In fact, I probably shouldn't have put the avionics on first. But this is a Carenado model, so we don't have any failure system here. Although, as you can hear, she sounds very, very nice. Listen to that. The spatial sounds are decent. They're not that amazing, though, compared to other add-ons. I think, even though this is very good value at £16, I do feel SimWorks Studios are the best out there for general aviation value for money, because there's no fuses that pop out here. I do feel, as I say, the sounds are good, but they're not, they're not right up there with the best. I'm using the DMAS speakers on the Pimax Crystal, so everything does sound beautiful. And in my opinion, these speakers are up there now with the Reverb G2 and Index. They sound fantastic, and I love that floating ear design, I really do. Anyway, we'll open the window and we'll taxi to the active. So as the title of this video suggests, I believe it is GA Nirvana right now for us flight simmers. With the advent of VR, Burning Blue Design airports, fantastic aircraft, whether it's, the more sort of simpler ones like the Carenado we have here. It's not study level, but I still love it, don't get me wrong, and I'll tell you why I do in a minute. VR headsets, such as like the Reverb G2, the Pico 4, and the high-end stuff like the Crystal, which I'm using today. DOF reality rigs like the H2, which makes it more affordable. I know it's still expensive, but it makes it a lot more affordable to get a motion rig. It's such an incredible time right now. Okay, anyway, let's get airborne here. I'm feeling a lot of P factor today for some reason. But we are on the centre line. It's quite bumpy because it's very hot today. You can see there the sports cars going around the track. Fantastic stuff. Okay, it's only a short 12-minute hop from here to Compton Abbas. I'm really looking forward to seeing it because I've just installed it. I haven't actually looked at it at all yet, so yeah, I'm really excited. And Compton Abbas is such a beautiful airfield. It's a bit, as expected, quite turbulent. So what we'll do now is just back off the RPMs. Back off the mixture a little bit as well. And close the cowl flaps. Landing light can stay on. And let's just enjoy the views here. So yeah, I am still, of course, loving the Pimax Crystal, by the way. It's, it's my favourite headset. What can I say? I absolutely love the display in this thing. It's the one to beat now. And I truly feel that this headset won't be beaten, at least for a bit. I mean, there is the Somnium VR1 coming, but really that has a similar panel to the Crystal, so I'm not expecting it to be better in terms of the visuals. It might be a better form factor though, I guess we'll see, but no, right now guys, I really do love this headset so much, and I'm using it all the time, especially for recording as well, because it just seems to record really well. So yeah, the Carenado 182 RG, what do I think of it? Overall, I think it is a beautiful aircraft. As I said before, I think it's not the best value out there. If I think about SimWorks Studio's RV10, that is a lot cheaper than this, and you get a better flight model, working fuses, and better sounds for a lot cheaper, it must be said. However, I've got to say, in terms of the modelling, Carenado never failed to impress. I mean, especially in the Crystal, guys, like that leather stitch in there, all of the gauges, the external modelling, as you can see, yeah, it's just a fantastic looking aircraft. And I do think the flight model, it's, you know, it's okay, it's not fantastic or anything, but you know, when it's all said and done, it's how an aircraft makes you feel often, and it's all about the sum of its parts, if that makes sense, how it translates to the enjoyment factor. And it feels very realistic, don't get me wrong, I think it feels authentic enough, and of course with that high wing you get an amazing view of the scenery. Yeah, if you're looking for a very nice touring Cessna aircraft, just look at that view down there, gorgeous. It's going to get even better in a minute because we are very close to Compton Abbas already. But if you are looking for a very fast touring machine and you really do like your Cessnas like I do, then this is definitely a good purchase for you. Absolutely, I can recommend it. But I will say, in terms of the flight modelling, it could be better. The sounds are good, but they could be better as well. And it'd be nice for Carenado to up the game a little bit, maybe get some failure modelling in there, or it would be at least good to have some working fuses. That's kind of getting to a standard these days, in my opinion. But do I regret buying it? Of course not. I friggin' love it. Overall, it's a very nice bird. And of course, you've got the option as well for the GTN 750 to be put in here as well, which is a nice touch with this tablet. I'll just show you it. In fact, I haven't actually tried that yet, but I presume it works. Switched that on, yeah, look at that. Very seamless, very easy. So I think we'll do a pattern at Compton Abbas first, and then land and go check it out. And I do believe I am in the scenery again, so Burning Blue Design, if you are watching this, as always, it's a true honour to be part of your sceneries. It really is. Thank you so much. But yeah, this really is, in my view, with the scenery level of detail, you know, the satellite imagery, which is so crisp, together with a motion rig in VR, it literally is GA Nirvana for me. You know, I've dreamt of a time like this for many years, of flight simulation being this realistic. And it is now. And I've lost my little flight plan. Never mind though. We are very close by to Compton Abbas. Is it to Echo Golf Hotel Alpha, I think? Let's just bang it in here again. Echo Golf Hotel. Oh, I think I've gone past H. There we go. Hotel. Ah, there it is. Okay, so we're 6 minutes away. But yeah, I've been flying, well, for about 2 hours so far. And I've got about just under half a battery left. I have just got the power hub from Pimax, so I'm going to do a sort of endurance test to see how long I can get out of one battery. That'll be quite interesting. Well, hopefully anyway. So please let me know in the comments, what kind of aircraft would you like to see me fly? I'll probably fly a few aircraft actually, or I might even try a DCS and MSFS video all in one sort of session, which should be quite good as well. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled, folks, because knowing Burning Blue Design, it'll be quite hard to spot Compton Abbas like it would in the real world, simply because they really blend their airfields into the surrounding scenery. I believe it has about 80 custom 3D objects, and this one has been in testing for quite some time, so yeah, a lot of work has gone into this, and it's only about 10 quid as well. Amazing value for money in my opinion. I wonder if there'll be a day where Burning Blue Design will just feature all of the major airfields in the UK. That would be something, wouldn't it? That really would. And it is on sort of a hillside, so it's going to be quite spectacular. Unfortunately, you're not going to appreciate it like I would in VR. A bit like a GoPro, you know, you don't really see the effects of hills. It flattens everything out. I think that's probably the same case in VR. Like right now, those hills are looking quite high, because we're only at about sort of 1,600 feet. So I reckon this approach is going to be really spectacular and quite bumpy as well.
Golf Tango Lima, cancel flight.
Oh, actually, I've got eyes on Compton Abbas. Just seen it there in the distance. Cow flaps open, mixture fully rich, prop fully forward. I'm not sure, is it a towered airfield, or is it, no it isn't, okay, that's fine. We'll make a blind call then for runway 26 for a touch and go.
Echo Golf Hotel Alpha Traffic Delta, Echo Golf Tango Lima, 2 miles north, 1,600 feet inbound touch, and go left traffic runway 26.
So what we'll do is, we'll imagine this is the dead side, as they call it, and we'll join upwind, then downwind, base leg, and do a touch and go. In fact, this is a really good demonstration of what the airfield looks like from above. Yeah, and already this just looks absolutely stunning. They put so much effort into their packages, you know, they really do. Fueled by passion. And often you'll get points of interest and landmarks around the pattern as well. I think the only thing that I could moan about, because I try and think of something, you know, because I'm always saying how great their airport packages are. I think the only thing I can say is that I really hope that soon they'll be able to widen their, you know, area of focus, because we've got a lot of airfields now in the south, southeast and southwest, so it'd be great to see more in the Midlands. So really that's the only thing I can complain about. Okay, so we're on a left downwind here, gear coming out. And look at the animation of the gear here, it's very well done. Very, very good. Right, base leg.
Echo Golf Hotel Alpha Traffic Delta, Echo Golf Tango Lima is on base runway 26.
Flat 10 degrees, I think that will do actually. And yeah, I did make that call a little bit soon, and I'll make this one a bit soon as well, just to do it.
Alpha Traffic Delta, Echo Golf
So that's we're on
Lima
finals.
is on final runway 26 touch and go left traffic.
Yeah, there's no doubting that this model from Carenado is gorgeous. I still think the Skymaster tips it for me. I think the sounds are better in that, but I mean, I'm being really picky here, guys. But hey, you know, nothing wrong with that. So, now on finals. And, you know, being in a motion rig, especially on a hot summer's day in a general aviation aircraft, it's just so amazing. It feels just like flying in real life. You get those bumps, you know, it's hard to describe it, guys, but it feels very, very real. Okay, just back off from the power there a little bit. Feeling good about this. Anyway, here we go. Short finals now. God, this is quite spectacular. We can see the windsock there. Feeling the bumps. I'm a little bit too fast actually, but just bleed off the speed. You can see the bumps. And we are down. And back up again. And our first glimpse of Compton Abbas below us, looking absolutely stunning. Look at that, it's like we drop off the edge of a cliff. Oh, dogs are barking. That must mean Melissa's home. And look at that. Beautiful views. That really is stunning in VR, guys, let me tell you. You really do sense the height of those hills. Oh, hello. Right then, we'll come in for a landing and check out some of this scenery here. We'll keep the speed up a little bit because we are getting some bumps. And I can feel every one of them in the Doffre LTH2. This is quite a challenging airfield to land at. In fact, I'd like to see what it's like from the other side as well, with that cliff edge there. Ease her down. Ease her down. You can really see the bumpy terrain. Oh, that was a bit too much. There we go. I'm happy with that. Welcome to Compton Abbas by Burning Blue Design. And what I'll do now is just show you some drone footage of what it looks like, because of course in VR you can only get a slight indication of the quality, but I think you'll agree it looks absolutely stunning, as only Burning Blue Design know how. And thank you once again to Mike and Adam for including me in the scenery. I think the cafeteria is modelled inside as well, probably seeing that footage right now. And no doubt that's going to look amazing as well. I've got a nice chipmunk here. Do you know, it's been a long time since I've been in a chipmunk now. I really do truly miss that. But I feel very thankful that I was able to fly in it quite regular from Wickenby. Yeah, this, oh, look at that, the PBR texture work there. I can already see inside of the cafe. Got a beautiful steerman. Is that a yak? Look at that Spitfire there. I recognise that actually. I've seen that in real life a few times, I'm sure I have. But yeah, that will complete our little flight today in the Carenado 182 from Burning Blue Design Thruxton to the brand new Burning Blue Design Compton Abbas. All the links for all of the things I've shown today will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I truly appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now. Right, no doubt I've heard good things about the cafe here, so let's not waste any more time. Go get a bacon butty. By the way, just to say, these static models look absolutely sublime as well. Considering that's not a payware aircraft, that's not the Fly9 Spitfire, that's Burning Blue Design's work there. Looking very, very good indeed. Should I be surprised? Probably not, but yeah, this is again another stellar effort from them guys. But even the fence panels, you can see how they've weathered. And the cars are all parked differently. Very, very good stuff, guys. Top marks.